One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Commodores will put total leather and we'll get started. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball first. And we are going to be treated to a great show today, Jesse. Two of the most dynamic players in the country in the same backfield.
And you got to give this coaching staff credit for bringing these two guys into the program, right, David? You're lucky if you just have the quarterback. But on top of that, you get this game-breaking running back, and this is so difficult for a defense to stop.
It's so frustrating because I got to stop the run game. I got to really get focused, get numbers, but then the quarterback can hurt you. This duo is one of the best in the country. They do it against every single defense. People are still looking for answers.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Off play action. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Finds space on the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They'll line up for a second down play. Going up top again. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. The quick out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Running to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. He's looking downfield to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Hunt is on its way. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. It's complete to the right. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bennett. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Now, Lenoris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body, and you better look out, college football.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. To throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
First down, Commodores.
They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Commodores are marching down the field.
First down, Commodores.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The inside handoff. Turning it on. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged in the middle. It's Bennett. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Dropping back, it's Sellers. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Quarterback will keep it. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot.
Lots of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. There he goes. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Snagged out of the air. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Commodores! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jacobs. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Escapes the sack. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Sherrill. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quick completion on the out. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
1st down for the offense.
1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively 1st half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run it. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. Runs through the tackle. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Under fire. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Sherrill.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
They'll move the tight end. They'll run it on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hudson. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Commodores look to keep this drive humming. They'll leave it with the lone back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Using his legs, it's Alexander. Not a lot going on there, picked up a couple. Ball's at the 25, they're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And here's the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6. And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Got his man downfield. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. He'll try it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. I'm not sure what good that did. The completion's fine for the percentage and the stats, but the result's the same. Not enough for the first down. Punt team on the field. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Alexander.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Snatch it quickly on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Sellers. Good timing on the quick out. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. He wants to throw it again. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Fisher. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Unloads quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Wiggles free, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front, and they're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Going to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Bring in the heat. Got it set up on the outside. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll take it himself. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Offense gets set for second down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires one high and deep. Makes a catch at the 15. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Commodores with the 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Alexander. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Just feeds the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Colorado is going to enjoy the trip back to Boulder after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at Folsom Field, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Sellers. Hauls it in. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Quickly complete. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
South Carolina, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hoskins. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in the groove. Late in the game, you need some big play.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Hand off from the shotgun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Escape. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to fire. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man quickly. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense makes the stand. Never got close to the goal line, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it to the right. Oh, he's got a chance. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give them a bit more room to operate. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.